Hey everybody, it's Ed with a real quick tip on how to get the most out of your Supernote when it comes to using the PDF highlights. So here's something you can do to add in quick comments to your PDF. First of all, you can see here's a PDF I've imported of interview questions. So the interview questions I have, and I'm like, okay, usually I would have page for each of these. I take handwritten notes and it would be a thing in a notebook. Well, what you can do with the Supernote is really cool. So ahead of time, I went through and I added highlights to each of the questions. Now, this is a little small, so what I'm going to do, which is a nice feature in the Supernote, is I am going to shrink this. So I'm going to scale it. So I go and I draw my bounding box. It's automatic. It shrinks to text. And I hit save. And now the questions are bigger for me. But let's get this bar out of the way. So I pull this out. I minimize the taskbar. Now what we'll do, or the toolbar, you could also move it to the bottom. You can move it to the top, wherever you think it's, best not to be in your way. You could even leave it floating and put it down here somewhere. Now, what's really cool about this, and this is why it'll be a short video, because it won't take long to do this. Now that I have these highlights, I can just touch and I can hit comment, and now I can write in a comment. So as whoever it is talking, and in this case, it's about what most excites you about the position. And so I think to myself, okay, well, what is that? And they're talking and they're telling me what they found interesting. Maybe they say, it will really help me in my future career. It automatically turns it into a text comment, so it hand recognizes what you want there. You can go back and make, your corrections if you need to. But the point is to not get too wound up in it. And then you just hit your space and you keep going. I really enjoy technology. And again, you can do this as a bullet point, and you can see it got all messed up on technology there. So you'll want to make sure that you're writing a little bit more legible than I did. But there you go. So it got technology that time because I wrote a little more clearly. But you can do this as a really quick way of getting these comments in, and then you just hit save, and then you go back into your next question. You hit comment, boom, and you just start again. So now you can just do and start typing. Maybe this time you just want to capture the essence of it and say, told personal story about good customer. And I'm writing very fast here. About good customer service. So again, you may have to do some cleanup, but I wouldn't worry about doing that right there in the moment. You can always, and this is why this is so cool. So now we've hit save. Now when I go to export this, so I redo this, or I enlarge the toolbar, and I say I want to export. And then, maybe I made notations, so I can do it as vector. And I could do blue. It really doesn't matter because I didn't do that in this case. And then when I hit OK, and when I jump to this is the exported PDF. When I open this in Adobe Acrobat, what you're going to see is that these comments transfer over. They show as highlights. You click on them, the dialog box pops up. Now, if you have Acrobat or you have PDF Element or any of the editors, you can actually go in and edit all of those comments to make them a little bit more legible. Or you can go back and edit them before you hit export, then anyone with the Acrobat Reader or any PDF reader, whether it's in a browser or wherever, can now see those comments right in line with the questions. Everything's right there. I hope that this has been helpful. If it has, let me know in the comments. If there's something else you'd like to see, I plan at some point to do something on annotations as well, but this is just a nice, fun, quick way that I've used the Supernote to help keep me organized so that I don't have to keep going back and flipping to all these other things. I can just hit my comment and go and type that, or write or type it in. You could use a Bluetooth keyboard if you wanted to, or you could just type it in on the virtual keyboard. So anyway, if you have any comments at all, please drop them in the comments. If you like this video, please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe to the channel. It'll really help me out a lot and allow me to keep producing content. So thank you and have a good one.